Like to welcome those of you just tuning in. You're just in time. We're here in the first inning with no score. Alec Bohm stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Hard liner to center field. Hazley is right there, one down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 3 for 11. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Baez has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Lifted the other way out to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Bryce Harper swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first-pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A ball and a strike now. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Into center field, line drive base hit. Gregorius is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Throw down to third, but he's back in safely.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle, driving the second run of the inning.
Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And it's gone.
That's a familiar swing from Kutch right there. He was absolutely adored by these fans in Pittsburgh, and I'm sure they love seeing him back in this yard.
Aaron Nola is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Phil Gosselin is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Schwarber is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
Yu Darvish stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this. Striding in, Adam Hazley, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And 1 gone in the Philadelphia 3rd. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Popped him up. Kipnis moving to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Fouled away. hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly in.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hit out toward second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder. And he's set, and the pitch starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didi Gregorius will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
To first. Take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that is off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Harper will reach out with one hand to make reverted following. all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Aaron Nola becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Phil Gosselin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league waggle.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there he goes towards second. And he steps off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Settling in now, Adam Hazley, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So digging in now, Alec Bohm. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Hit well on the ground to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play.
Don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And another foul ball. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The tag, and he's out going for second. That now here's the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball. Get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Adam Morgan, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, second
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now back, left fielder, Kyle.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now back, the third baseman.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Runners breaking for the plate. Hit hard to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Now batting.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The runner from second crosses the plate, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone. One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He froze him on the fastball there. Andrew McCutchen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. Segura swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's a 9-year major league vet. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Blake Parker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Ian Happ will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Jason Hayward will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. The relay. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run is in to score on the play. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Javier Baez, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth. To the plate now, Phil Gosselin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High chopper over to first. 2-2, here it is. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, number 40, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
I'm set with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Wick is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone's got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No outs, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Wilson. John Perez.
Hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. high in the air into shallow left center. Coming on is McCutchen. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds
for them at this point.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Happ is going to get back. So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he takes this one high. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter.
Philly down to their last strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
13-6, the final score in this ball game. The Cubbies lit up the stat sheet and the scoreboard on their way to 23 hits. Yu Darvish earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-4. Heading into the day, the Cubs are atop the Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-1. The Atlanta Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-0. The Brewers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. The Padres got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-1.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight. Zach Gallen will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he rips it on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Splash right into the pool.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. Escobar camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it, and that retires the side. 2 for the Cubs. Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tim LaCastro is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Christian Walker goes down for the second out in the bottom half. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Votes in a hole, 0-2 to him.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Liner toward right center. Marte will range to his left and put it away, 2 down.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfect.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs tack on another. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Happ, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting it. the third baseman.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Escobar.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. At the plate, Zach Gallen. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 0-1 the count. And he popped him up. Kipnis has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready now, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Yu Darvish is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And fouled, though it had the home run distance. High in the air out to center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. In now, Tim LeCastro. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Popped him up. Kipnis is right there to handle it. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leake, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. At the plate now, Ian Happ.
The center fielder.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his third hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
as he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Madison Bumgarner gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cole Calhoun sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Christian Walker is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
The 0-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bryant is there. Oh no, he butchered it. Darvish pauses. 0-1 on its way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer in the end. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
David Bodie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll... Domingo Leyba is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrel. And he takes ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Three and 1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now back, second base.
In now, Tim LaCastro. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Digging in, Ketel Marte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Throw down to second, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Leyba, a runner at second with 1 away. Again to first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Another snap throw to second. Not in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
On the move is Hayward, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now.
Now back, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Rowan Wick trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Cole Calhoun is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking. Alex Young comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ian Happ will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Scooped up, and that's the 2nd out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Back goes Calhoun. Gone!
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Junior Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, look at Ahmed. And give it up on a phenomenal. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
And that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Stephen Vogt becomes out number 2 this inning. Nick Ahmed is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he loses him on a breaking ball. Snap throw to first, but he gets back in time. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back left fielder.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, number 50.
So now to the plate, Rowan Wick. This is popped up. Ahmed will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Wyatt Matheson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Tim LeCastro, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit here to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with one down. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there to second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One hit's all they get. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top 11-0. Stephon Crichton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. First pitch on its way.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're...
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Hit in the air to center field. Marte is right there, one down. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Calhoun looks up into the pool area and gone. Yohan Lopez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. To the plate now, Chris Bryant. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is now to the plate, David Peralta. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bryant is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Christian Walker is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him, and the Cubs have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 15-0 the final in this one. Chicago were absolutely crushing the ball as they ended up with 9.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks, 15-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Milwaukee Brewers amassed 14 hits in the game. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cubs picked up, 19 hits in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 12-4. The New York Yankees launched 3 home runs as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 4-3. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-2. The San Diego Padres Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap. The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Alec Mills was victorious for the 5th time this season.